All right, you guys, I want to do kind of a quick update. So my my handle on my Slayer broke right here, and so I've actually ordered this part, and I've ordered a new wire kit for this rudder. So I'm going to be in the kayak a lot more here real soon. I just got to get these parts fixed and get them taken care of, because it's not fun taking this out without any steering. So I just wanted to give the little update on that. All right, y'all, so got a little different video today. Wanted to kind of mix it up. So as y'all know, I've been making my own jigs, my own plastic jigs now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how I've been making these jigs and kind of show you the process behind the scenes. But first, you guys, let's get to some footage of me out on the water using these jigs catching fish. So just stay tuned after this part if you're interested to see how the whole plastic pouring process goes and how I make these colors. So let's get to fishing. All right, y'all, good morning. Whew, been a little bit since I've got out. Didn't get out at all last week, but we're gonna try and make up for it this week. So just making our way down to the creek. This creek right here, I've got a feeling is about to be really busy. Just some of the things I'm seeing online make me think that. And so I'm trying to come out here and beat the crowd a little bit. So let's see if we can get in these woods, get to this creek bank, and see if we can find a spot to fish and hopefully catch a few fish. I'm making it down to the water. I think we have a place to actually fish right here too. Oh yeah. Okay, not too bad. Here we are. Everybody's staring. All right, let me get set up real quick, you guys. Dang it, you guys, check this one out. I goofed on this one, y'all. That's so interesting. So, okay, so just caught that one right here. I've jig and bobbered all this right here, and literally the first cast, without that bobber on the bottom, I catch one. Isn't that something? And he was right here. Could they want it casting? Dang it, I can't believe I didn't get that on camera. That was so random. I don't know if that fish followed it in, but that is not a coincidence. First cast, I cast it across and he bit right here. Huh. Wow, okay. I don't know, something was just telling me to cast right here. Because I know there's crappie here, I just know it. Maybe that's the first sign of getting something dialed in right here. It's probably gonna be the only one. Huh, that still is pretty interesting though. Oop. Good man, I'm over here casting on the bank. And apparently there's fish here. Are they just not biting? Oh, I got another little bite right there. For sure got a little bite right there. Huh. Well, this is definitely not a way I usually fish here. Well, that's a little fish and a bite that quick. Dang. This little bend right here typically holds a lot of fish. So I jig and bobbered all this down to that stick. I think I might have had a bite by that stick, but that's about it. Huh. Tell you what, we're gonna look at this. Another one. Okay. Might be getting on to something now, y'all. Okay, two's not a coincidence. That one was on grapevine. So, wow, okay. It's not no monster fish, but we're starting to put the pieces together. So my theory is 1 fish is a fluke, 2 fish is a pattern. So that's 2 fish doing the same thing right here. So we're gonna let this guy go, and then we're going to duplicate this and just work this whole bank over right here. So we're gonna let him or her go. See you, man, or ma'am. Yeah, that is not a coincidence. That's 2 in a row now. So let's get to working this whole bank right here. You see this whole bank right here? I've caught crappie, jig, and bobber right here before, so it would make sense to me that there would be some over here to cast to too. So let's see. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try and cast right down the middle right here if I can, or sort of down the middle. Just there's a lot of stuff right here on the water, so it makes it kind of tough. But just don't. I mean, maybe they're holding on something right here, but. Nope, there's another one. Ah, it's a drum. Dang it. Stinking drum. I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to not like drum because I catch them doing what crappie are supposed to be doing. I thought that was a crappie. Ugh, they kind of look like a crappie too when they come out of the water. Thought I might have been onto something right there. I hear people down there. I don't want to go to where people are at if I can help it. It's just fish are going to be pressured. They're going to be talking. Ooh, another drum. Okay, yeah, we're getting out of here. Yep, we're gone. Okay, well, that just kind of answered my... Stop it. Another drum. We're not doing that. All right, let's go. All right, so this little bank right here, I've caught them pretty good on before too in the past. And it just so happens there's a little piece of brush right here. If this don't have no fish on it, then there's just no fish here. At least that's my opinion. Something's telling me, you guys, we got to go the other way. I don't know why. Something's just telling me that. See, there's nothing. Gut's telling me we got to go the other way. I'm gonna make a couple casts here, and we're getting ready to go all the way back around. Just not feeling this over here at all. Make a couple casts right here. A catfish. Oh my goodness. Well, we're catching everything but crappie, doing what we're doing. That's weird. Really don't have that happen much. All right, welcome back, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. As you can see, these jigs have been working pretty good for me, and it's just another way to support the channel. But anyway, I'll leave all that link down below if you're interested in purchasing some, or some of the other ways I have to support me. That'll all be linked down below, but let's go ahead and get to it. So this is how I've been making these jigs, and it's pretty, I really enjoy it. It's time consuming. It's kind of hard for me to find time at times, but I do enjoy it. And I'm just gonna kind of go over it. So you know, these right here are some of the jigs right here. This is grapevine right here, and this is lemon lime. But today we're gonna make galaxy. And so what I'm gonna do is I've kind of preheated these a little bit, and I'm gonna just kind of preheat these to take the little chill off, because it's a little cold out here today. This is not ideal to be doing this. I do this outside. I don't like doing it inside. I just feel like it's better for you outside. So I'm gonna heat these up just a little bit. So I just got 2 glass containers like this. What I'm gonna do is get some of this plastisol. So this right here is what I use. Bait plastics. It's the 242. It's kind of the middle blend. I'm still kind of experimenting with the softness on these, but I'm gonna do about a cup right there, about a cup, and then a cup. So each one of these is color. These are laminate baits, and so it so you got to have 2 colors to mix them in there. Go ahead and turn this top camera on. Just give 2 different angles on this, but so that's how we get started on that. Just 2 cups. And I really like to try and look at them and make them as even as possible. This one's got just a touch more. I really want to try and make them even as possible. It's pretty close. So I'm just going to throw them in here, get them heated up, and then we'll start mixing the color. It takes a little bit, especially with it being cool. It'll take a little bit for this stuff to heat up, but so for Galaxy, what we use is we use some of this glitter right here, and then also use, and then we also use this right here, this tinsel glitter. So I'm gonna let this stuff heat up, and then we'll get back to it. All right, so while these were going, I kind of stirred them up a little bit here and there. This one's 371. It's 350 something. One of these will always kind of run cooler than the other. I don't know why that is. Could just be a microwave issue or something. But so what I'm gonna do now is start mixing these colors. So we're gonna do the belly on the Galaxy first. So this is just some colorant right here. Just Lure Works. I'm just gonna put two drops and stir. So the bottom's kind of like a white silver shimmer type. This is gonna cool off really quick. I think I'm gonna go ahead and heat it back up. You want to definitely, especially on cooler days, you don't want to work this when it's not cool or when it's not hot. It just makes it more difficult. So I'm just gonna put it in there for a couple more seconds. Just try to keep it up to temp, especially with it being cold today. Okay, just like that. Just keep it up. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this pearl too. So this is some pearl pigment right here, and I'm gonna use 1/16, just like that. Just mix it in. Go ahead and add one more drop of white. So we're at 3 drops of white now. And then what I like to do too is I'll like take a drop, put it over here on the table. That way I can really see what color I'm working with. So I think we're good with that. I'm gonna show y'all here. I don't know how good y'all can see that, but that's the color right there. Let it cool off for a bit. That's the color on the belly right there. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna put that back in there and kind of mix it up. Put some more there. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the top part, the black part. So Galaxy is kind of like a black, it's black on top with a bunch of glitter. It's got like round glitter like this, and then it's got this tinsel glitter. So it's kind of a mixture of that on top with black. So I'm gonna put some black in there and start mixing these glitters in and see what you know, color consistency we get. Just gotta heat this back up. Okay, let's do that. So I like to work this plastic too when it's over 350 at least, if I can. Just makes it easier to work with. Yeah, it's 386. Okay, so with this one, obviously black right here. I'm gonna do 1, 2. That might have been 3. That might have been a little heavy on the second one. think I'm gonna actually do a third one. Just mix that in. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 more. That's 5. Pour some out right here. We can go ahead and do 7. All this off the top too. Really helps doing this in the light like this too. We'll go ahead and heat this up real quick again, just to keep that temp up. Another 10 seconds or so. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw some glitter in. Do that. Okay. So now for the glitter, got 2 different kinds. Got tinsel, and then we got just regular glitter right here. What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go with the 1/8 ounce or 1/8 of this one, and then we'll do 1/8 of this one. Okay, and then we'll just stir that in. You can see all that glitter's mixing in there. Okay. These are the colors right here. You see the black right there for the top, and this is the shimmery silver on the bottom. So let's get to pouring. All right, you guys. So I'm getting these heated back up, and then we're getting ready to inject these baits right here. And it's got a dual injector. So what I did is I heated all this up with a hair dryer. Every piece of equipment that I'm using, the injector, this part right here, and the actual mold itself, I used that on to heat it up. I didn't want to make it hot. I just wanted to take the chill off of it a little bit, and that'll help all these baits pour a little better. After this first initial injection, I won't have to anymore. So I'm gonna get these back up pretty hot. I want them really hot when I get ready to inject them right here. It's pretty fun, you guys. I mean, you can create different things. You know, I'm honestly not too big on color myself, but I know color gives a lot of people confidence. They have confidence in a certain color, and so that's why I'm making multiple colors for different, you know, different people's confidence. And so that's just give people options. You know, I know confidence is everything when it comes to crappie fishing. I don't want to limit that. So let's see how these are doing. I'm gonna give them a little bit. They might actually be already ready. Let's see. I'm just gonna, and then I'm just gonna kind of do this. Yeah, that one's 3 something. That one's good. This one is 3 something as well. So we're ready. Let me get them over here. So the gray's on the bottom, the black's on top. We're gonna make just like this. I'm gonna hold pressure, not for too long, just enough, and then I inject the rest of this back into these cups. Just like that. I like to put these over here too. Just put them back in here. It just kind of helps, you know, keep that smoke they put off back over there. Take every little bit of plastic, and guys, this is what I do for every single jig that I make and you guys order. So this is why it might take a little bit of time for me to get to them or get them out, but just know that this is the process behind it. I put all this back in here. Obviously I'm just starting out too, so I mean, if this continues to grow, then I don't mind, you know, buying more equipment. So. This first initial injection sometimes will get kind of weird and swirly on you, especially when this mold's cold like it was, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back, but this is the gist of it. You can see the color on this. Let's see. Once I get this back together, I'll show y'all. But you know, just take with a grain of salt. This first one's not the best, but that's it right there. Galaxy. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that. Now I'm putting them over here in some water to cool off. I will here in a bit, I guess. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Just a little behind the scenes peek on you know, how I make these jigs. And again, this is just another way to support me. And just know that all this helps me out tremendously. And as you can see, they work. So thanks everyone. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe if you can. If you can really hit that notification bell as well, that really helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel as much as possible, you guys, and I can't do it without y'all. So if y'all could do that, share the video if you know of anyone who likes the type of content. And yeah, leave it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you got any questions, just, you know, comment them down below. And again, all the links to supporting me are down below as well. And y'all have a great day. And we'll catch y'all on the water or on the bank. Y'all take it easy.